This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi was written by Anthony Oksenholt and was published by Oksenholt Biloxi Publishing, LLC. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Yeah, this a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice. Don't you dare stay silent. If you say nothing, you are an accessory to violence.
They've had their say. Seems like they've had that kind of say around here for too long. Look, I had to stand up for myself alone. I went in there to remind them that somewhere in this world there's still a little law and order left. To let them know in the only kind of terms that their kind understand is that they can't bribe or threaten their way out of what they did. To let them do this to me and get away with it, and you give them the eternal right to do the same damn thing to any one of you.
Access 228, your host, Anthony Oksenholt, where we report the facts and we are not for sale. If you have a news story or something that's on your mind, please feel free to give us a call at 228-337-2099. Be glad to have you on. Thank you for listening, and we do appreciate all that you do to support us and keep free and independent journalism doing what we do best. Y'all want to know what pisses me off? Good morning, Access 228, Anthony Oksenholt. This pisses me off. I'm going to play this whole clip, and then I'm going to show you why it pisses me off, and we're going to talk about it. Now let's watch a riot at the Capitol. Take it away, Benny Thompson.
So we're going to see some of what our witnesses saw on January 6th. Let's see the video, please. But please be advised that it contains graphic images and strong language, which many may find disturbing.
Hey, brother, we're boots on the ground here. We're moving on to Capitol now. I'll give you a boots on the ground update here in a few.
Multiple Capitol entries! Multiple Capitol entries! We're still taking metal, sharpened objects, missiles to include bottles and rocks, and hand-thrown chemical-grade fireworks. This is now effectively a riot.
1349 hours declaring it a riot.
Okay, guys, apparently this tip of the spear has entered the Capitol building.
If I give this up, they're going to have to run access. At least this Capitol we can defend. We got to hold what we have.
Take your pins off.
Yeah. The fuck?
Take your pins off.
Where the fuck are they?
Crucial 50 was pranked. 1033. I repeat, 1033 was from the Capitol. We have been pranked and we've lost the lives.
Lock the shields! Lock them together! Lock them together! We need fresh patriots in the front! Jimmy, get him to the back! Get him to the back! Get him to the back! Let's get some fresh faces up front! All right, let me out! You gotta go back. You want to come out here? Can I speak to Pelosi? Yeah, we're coming, bitch! Oh, my bitch, we're coming for you too, fucking traitor!
They've got the gallows set upside this Capitol building. It's time to start fucking using them.
Start making a list, put all those names down, and we
start hunting them down one by one.
Traitors get guillotined.
Mobilize in your own cities, your own counties, storm your own Capitol buildings, and take down every one of these corrupt motherfuckers.
So we fucking need to have 30,000 guns up here.
That's true.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
You know, there was some mass differences going on there. You know, differences like the ones from January 6th were supporting Trump. They were not peaceful. They killed somebody. Military veterans that were arrested yesterday, they were peaceful. They didn't threaten anybody. They did a demonstration. It was freedom of speech. In this fucking country, we have freedom of speech. In this fucking country, we have the right to stand up and say, hey, we don't agree with what you're doing. And since Congress is not listening, we got the right to go into their fucking Capitol building that we fucking own and say what's on our mind. You arrested veterans and their family. Every one of those Capitol Police cops needs to be fired and locked up for kidnapping. Every one of them needs to be prosecuted. This pisses me off, y'all. This is our government refusing to honor the Constitution that they swore an oath to. Now, I was never in the military. I'll admit that. And that's one of my greatest regrets in life is I didn't join. But I believe firmly in the Constitution. I believe firmly in the Bill of Rights. I believe firmly that we have the right to tell the government if we don't like something. And if they're not listening on our comments on social media, which is about the way most people try to communicate with our elected officials, or at the ballot box, which, let's face it, you know, an unknown candidate ain't got a chance. Unless he's got some serious ass money. We have the right to go in there and say you will not. That's what these veterans did. And they were polite about it. They were nice about it. They didn't fight Capitol Police. But I bet you every one of them is going to catch a federal charge. And guess what? Unlike the January 6th assholes, these people will not be pardoned. We have a narcissistic, egomaniac son of a bitch in the fucking White House who has such a fucking following that he could get on TV and murder innocent children and people would still worship this asshole. And I believe that. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe this guy could go on national TV and do whatever he wanted, and his worshipers would still get on their knees and say, oh, he's just doing this because he's this and he's that. No. Fuck that. We need to call this asshole out for what he is. He's a fucking tyrant. Trump is the second coming of Adolf Hitler, Fidel Castro, Mao Zedong, Stalin, and Lenin. Yeah, I said it. He's a fucking 21st century version of every one of them. And if you support him, you're an idiot. Period. I don't care who you are. You're stupid. These goddamn veterans that were in there earned the right to stand up and speak. And this is the thanks they get, some fucking zip cuffs and a federal charge. Some bullshit. Y'all have a good day. Anthony Oksenholt, Access 228.